Hi, I'm Nirja Singh. I bring you 30 insights into the art of surviving, thriving through, and not dying of a generation gap. And these are for all boomers, right through all zoomers. Insight 13. In 2018, Indian family-owned businesses delivered an average of 13.9% annual returns compared with only 6% returns generated by their non-family owned peers. Now, according to the Credit Suisse Family 1000 survey done that year, India ranked third in terms of the number of family owned businesses. But what made India stand out was that more than 50% of the top 30 best performing family owned companies in Asia, excluding Japan, were from India. Now, family companies focus on the long term, they have more money, and they provide a sense of stability. Family businesses, in fact, are the backbone of Indian economy. Their role in nation building, wealth creation, employment generation, and contribution to the exchequer is very significant. But like family businesses across the world, they are at the crossroads today. And one major reason is the heightened generation gap, especially when it comes to, you guessed it, succession planning. The transition from one generation to another has always been a potential fault line in the family firm, but never more so than now, especially when the baby boomers get set to hand over the reins to the millennials. Some of the biggest issues are contrasting values and views, number of critical gaps that continue to divide the two. Henrik Steinbrecher, global middle market leader at PricewaterhouseCoopers, says the world has changed out of all recognition since the current generation took over. And the pace of change can only accelerate in response to global megatrends like demographic shifts, climate change, new technology, urbanization. The three key gaps in family that run businesses are generation, credibility, and communication. On one hand, the next generation has to maintain the founding culture and tradition, and on the other, they have to cope with disruptive challenges. Members of the current generation often comment that their children are not sufficiently entrepreneurial and are not prepared to put in the long hours that they did to build the businesses, while the children are wishing that their parents would embrace the possibilities of new technology and be more receptive to new ideas. Baby boomers apparently have a propensity to overestimate how well they've been running the business, while also doubting the capability of the next generation to meet the standards that have been set by them. PricewaterhouseCoopers did a survey of 200 next generation family members likely to take over the reins in 21 countries worldwide. And according to their findings, the next generation is, ambitious. 86% want to do something significant and special. Around 80% have big ideas. They have big ideas for change and growth, while 59% say the gaining of respect of their co-workers would be their biggest challenge. One of the most fundamental obstacles to smooth succession is also what the different generations believe makes a good leader. Younger generation in family businesses are moving away from the steady expansion and maintenance-oriented approach of the past. They prefer younger professional teams, speed of doing things. They depend heavily on technology and they put a huge onus on performance. Globally, only 12% of these family firms make it to the third generation, and only 1% beyond the fifth. Our Tata group is about 152 years old. So then how is the next generation sorting their shoot? Well, some become stewards, protecting the profitability and long-term sustainability of the family business. Some are becoming intrapreneurs. They set up their own venture within the family business, often with their backing. There are the transformers. These look at driving change in the firm. And the fourth are our very own entrepreneurs who set up their venture outside the family firm. They are young, yes, but the business millennials have come of age quickly. Now, is there a house out there in need of an intergenerational empath? This teenager is ready to listen. Book me to consult and watch out for Insight 14.